Architecture is often understood as the art of constructing buildings, but every structure is something deeper. It is a decision made visible, a philosophy given form, a civilization revealing how it thinks. The greatest architects do more than design space. They shape perception, guide emotion, control movement, and transform psychology through geometry, proportion, light, and scale. Every wall tells a story. Every shadow carries intention. Every impossible structure begins as a way of thinking that most people cannot yet see. This documentary explores architecture beyond construction, as the physical language of rare minds, where imagination becomes reality, where engineering becomes philosophy, and where perspective itself becomes part of the design. Because before humanity builds extraordinary worlds, it first learns to imagine them.
Column base 7. I've been standing here for 40 minutes. The official record will state that I was calibrating instruments. I wasn't calibrating instruments. The strange thing about a column 2,400 meters in diameter is that when you stand at its base, you don't understand you're standing at its base. You understand you're standing beside a wall. There's no visual reference that tells you it curves. It's too large to curve. At this scale, curvature becomes a theoretical concept, something you know mathematically, not something you can actually see. I've been trying to see it curve for 40 minutes. My left hand is resting against the surface. I only became aware of that a moment ago. I don't remember deciding to touch it. The surface temperature is -80 degrees. The column, not me. I'm warm. The archive sent me here because someone has to document what the architects are building. No one has done it systematically. Not for 80 years. There are 40 million of us left. Most of us aren't doing work like this. Most of us are doing what people have always done. Farming, building, teaching, cooking, living at the ordinary scale of a human life. Someone has to stand at the base of the column. That isn't poetry. It's logistics. The archive needs the data. I've been telling myself that for 3 years. Above me, my survey drone streams the construction feed directly into my visor. 8,000 meters overhead, a construction vessel has just completed a beam placement. The vessel is 840 meters long. The beam it placed is 40 kilometers long. I watched it happen through the feed. It took 11 minutes. The beam is locked into the ring now. It will still be there after my civilization is gone. It will remain long after the atoms that make up my body have become something else. I closed the drone feed 8 minutes ago. Since then, I've been looking at my hand, resting against the surface of the column. The architects were commissioned in year 12,000. Their mandate, it's only 11 words long. I've memorized that much. Most of us have. I can't tell you what those words are. Not because they're classified, because they're written in operative language V, the programming language that existed before the Great Divergence. There are 7 people alive who can still read it fluently. I'm not one of them, so this is what I know. The mandate is 11 words. It authorized the fleet, and for 152,000 years, the architects have been carrying it out. What I don't know is what 11 words could possibly mean. To produce this, submitted a formal request to the Linguistic Archive. 3 years ago, I asked for the mandate to be translated for the field record. Pause 1.6 seconds. I received an acknowledgement. Pause 2.1 seconds. My place in the queue is 14 years. Pause 3.8 seconds. Grief. There are 40 million of us. Only 7 still fluent in the language of the things we built.